Hello, thank you so much for joining me in this episode of FPV News. Today, we're going to try and figure out what Newbie Drone's endgame is. We're going to compare Stardust, and we're going to try and save the whales. So, let's check the radar. Let's waste no time this month and dive right into our top story, which is Orqa FBV. They've just released information on their Kickstarter campaign. You can sign up for their email blast, and come June 15th, you can be a part of their Kickstarter launch. The goggles won't ship until about August, as long as everything goes smooth, but you can get the Orqa FPV goggles for $4.99. And the other package is the Orqa FPV goggles for $5.99 that comes with a rapid fire module. So if you've been waiting for these goggles, now's your chance. Now, if you love recording in HD footage, but hate the extra weight of a GoPro on top of your drone, you can opt in at the Kadek Tarsier. It's a stacked lens and a stacked board. The bottom lens is your FPV camera, and that's what you fly from. The top lens is your recording lens, and it records in 4K 30 frames per second or 2.7K 60 frames per second. It does have some sort of anti-shake built into it, and it has the option to add an ND filter over the lens. It costs around $90, and it makes for a great option if you want that HD footage but don't want that weight. So you might have remembered a while back, GoPro tried to get into the drone industry with the GoPro Karma. Well, now DJI is getting into the action camera industry with their Osmo Action. Now this is going to compete directly with the GoPro 7. It's just about the same size and dimensions, except the Osmo Action has a front-facing screen as well as a rear screen. It also shoots in 4K 60 frames per second, and it has a slow motion that can shoot in 1080p 240 frames per second. It's waterproof and also has the rock steady function, which is similar to the GoPro Hypersmooth. DJI's been doing a great job with their cameras and their drones, so we'll see if they can make a mark on GoPro's profits. And now let's dive into the world of Team Black Sheep. Right now they just introduced their TBS Unify Pro 32 mmcx version. Now this has a plate stack system that helps with cooling and the durability that all of us pilots kind of need. It can take 2 to 6S and has pit mode 25, 100, 400, and 1000 milliwatts power. TBS also just released the Stardust frame. Now they have the Stardust SB5 Pro version, which says it's a tribute to the sheer beauty of the materials and carbon fiber, and the SB5 Race version, which says it doesn't waste any time in making it pretty. The only difference I could really tell from the descriptions is that one has a special coating on it, comes with titanium screws, and has a $25 additional fee. Now, if you're looking for something really unique in a frame, Diatone has started to tease us with this. It's the GTX 549. I don't have too many details on it, but it is a carbon fiber frame and can handle 20 by 20 and 30 by 30 stacks. It appears to have really good aerodynamics because all the arms are rounded over. I did contact Diatone to get more details, but they said the frame right now is still in the R&D phases, and look on their social media pages for more details in the future. With all these frames coming out, you're going to need some motors, right? Well, HGLRC has got you covered. These are the HGLRC forward motors. They're 2306 size, and they come in two versions. The 3 to 4S version, which is a 2450 kV rating, and the 5 to 6S version, which is a 1600 kV rating. They come in at about $18 each, and should be a great choice for this summer's race season. And now it's time for basically a Newbie Drone segment. They're constantly working on new products, and they're always dropping hints on their social media page. Last year they dropped their Smooth ESCs, and now they're dropping a lot of clues on a 4-in-1 ESC. I tried to probe Jameson for some of the specs on this all-in-one ESC, but he wouldn't budge. So far, the pictures look really clean and really cool. They slapped some extra LED lights on the side to add some more flair. And you know Newbie Drone, they love to add LED lights to things. They now have their Beebrain Wire. These are LED lights meant to go inline from the ESC to the motors. I personally really like the inline LED lights because I have a lot of quads that run individual ESCs. Now that I switched to all-in-ones, all of my wire motors are short. If I gotta splice in wires, might as well add some lights to it. Now, just because Newbie Drone is dropping all this product for 5-inch quads does not mean they're neglecting their micros. They've released their Project Mockingbird DSM, which is the Beebrain Lite flight controller flashed with the Project Mockingbird tune. They've also released the Hummingbird Newbie Drone. Now, the Hummingbird is running Silverware tune. Now, if you remember, Silverware is the same tune that was on the Alien Whoop Project Zero. The best part about these drones is they're running in a props out configuration. And early studies have shown that props out on these micros does help with the turning and the snappy movements of them. In fact, even Josh Bardwell has a video on props out recommending that micros 3 inches and under run the props out configuration. I'm not quite done with Newbie Drone yet. They just released their Ready to Fly Box Goggle Kit. Now, this is a box goggle setup, and inside you can store your controller that links up to a computer and plays DRL. You can put your drone in it. It comes with 4 batteries, room for 8 more, and has a Newbie Drone Nectar charger to charge those batteries built into it. It's definitely the complete all-in-one Tiny Whoop kit, and it's only $199. This is a great kit, and I highly recommend it for anybody looking to get into FPV and doesn't have a lot of money to start. Is it time for a new transmitter? Then you may want to consider the new Taranis FR Sky X9 Lite. This controller is around $70 and runs the new RF protocol Access. This will be replacing Taranis ACCST protocol that's currently in use in like the X9D. Some of the new features of Access are wireless firmware update for your receivers and faster latency. Now, this does have a mini module bay in the back, so you won't be able to run Crossfire, but you can still get the R9 module. Last on our list today is a new FPV monthly subscription box. This one's called FPV Crate, and it's powered by Get FPV. Now, I've noticed some complaints online about some of the other subscription boxes and their shipping. Well, this one promises to have on-time shipping and worldwide deliveries. They're not available right now, but you can sign up for their email blast and they'll let you know when it is available, and the very first one is said to be limited. So, get on to fpvcrate.com and sign up for some new swag. Now that it's summer, or at least for most of you, it's time for some new shirts. So go into your Amazon Prime account and in the search engine, type in caddx. He has some great original designs with some really nice detail to them. And if you like video games, he'll definitely have something that'll fit you. Let's change pace and talk about a new app that's coming out, and that's the DFL. It's the Drone Freestyle League. It's a new FPV social media platform meant to bring the community together. You can find new places to fly and find new people to fly with. But here's where the Freestyle League comes into play. You'll have a chance to complete objectives and challenges and earn rep points. Now, all these rep points are accumulated to be on top of a leaderboard to which they will crown a Drone Freestyle League champion. So if you're intrigued by this, go check out their Indiegogo program and find out more information on the Drone Freestyle League. And now it's time for our featured pilot. This month, it's Mark Roxas, aka Teeno FPV. He's been flying for 2 years down in LA. He loves his Armatan chameleon frame, and he has a bit of an aggressive freestyle to it, but he keeps it smooth. He's sponsored by Foxeer, Dow Props, Klein 3D, caddx, and he's a CHNL team ambassador. I like Teeno FPV's flight style because he can hit the gaps, the taps, and he's showing me how I should be flying those trees. So please go give him a look and a like on his social media. That's going to wrap up this month's episode of FPV News. Thank you again so much for joining me. And this month, I'm going to have some 3B hobby motors to give away. All you got to do is be a subscriber, please, and leave a comment down below. What'd you find in this episode that you enjoyed? Is there something that you're going to buy? What do you think of my format? Please let me know down in the descriptions. And as always, keep ripping packs.